All right, guys, I'm your tactical coach and certified weapons instructor, Coach TREx. That's right. Today we're learning about the tactical shotgun and exactly why do I prefer to load out my shotgun a little bit differently. You're gonna find out that there's more to this shotgun than just a lethal option. All right, shooter ready? Booyah.
I'm Rex, your tactical instructor, and I'm an ex-military intelligence operator who's here to train us to be ready for everyday threats through practical readiness with lethal and less than lethal force. So let's get ready to execute today's mission.
Disclaimer: educational training content only. We filmed on a private range with certified safety protocols and clear backstop. All firearms were handled following the 4 universal safety rules. Do not attempt without professional instruction and proper range safety. No innocent persons or animals were at risk. Rex is a professional weapons instructor. Let's fucking go.
Your tactical coach Rex here, guys. Today we are going over the tactical shotgun, but for home defense, and how I layer and why I layer my home defense shotgun. Right here, that's right. This is my tactical M2 shotgun. It is gas inert, which means it uses the power of the shotgun, recycle a whole new round into the chamber, okay? This is what makes it so tactical. I can go boom, 5 plus 1 in the chamber, 6 rounds continuously without having to pump. Now, we're gonna get into what I layer my shotgun into exactly. Okay, so let's get into why exactly why do you want to layer your shotgun? Okay, first and foremost, because not all threats are lethal threats. And here's the most important, most valuable lesson. When you come to the fight, or when you come to a potential situation and the only solution you have is lethal, that's your only option, okay? You can have a lethal tool with a less lethal option. This is my Byrna 12 gauge. It's a kinetic round. It comes out just like a little torpedo, and it comes and it schwacks that target right there hard, okay? You don't believe me? We're gonna go ahead and test it on this Apple that I've got set up. On paper targets, it doesn't really show up that, disturbing or distressing because, you know why? Because it's paper. It ain't gonna show shit. It's either gonna show a hole or it ain't. But with this Apple that I got set up, I'm gonna show you that it actually has some pretty good uses. So why I layer the shotgun is very simple, okay? We've got to think tactically. We've got to think, yes, we've got to be a home defense system ready to rock and roll. But also, what happens? Do you have people coming down to kill you every single day, every other day? No, we do not. No, especially all those veterans out there, those veteran channels. Yeah, they may talk a whole lot of fucking good tactical stuff, but that's military shit. You've got to also remember, these operators are coming from a fucking kill or don't kill situation, okay? Being in combat, being overseas, there's a lot of situations where it's like you're dead or you're coming home. Here, we don't have a lot of those situations, so we don't have to apply a lot of that combat attitude. Here it's more self-defense, and what happens more often than not, we don't have a whole lot of terrorists happening in your home, right? Yeah, we see it on the news, but we don't often see that in your neck of the woods or in your home, in your condo, in your apartment, okay? It's usually what? People that are drunk, people at the wrong place, the wrong time, kids, right? You got any kids, guess what? You think they're in their beds, nice and sleepy? No, they're gonna be out partying. Some of them are gonna be out partying all night and they're gonna be trying to sneak back in. You remember being a kid. I know a lot of you have been sneaking out because I've been with a lot of you guys when you snuck out when you were my age, when we were together. Yes, we snuck out and we snuck back in. Guess what? Had mom or dad presented a lethal solution at the door when you're trying to break in, what would happen? You're dead. You wouldn't even be here anymore. That's why I want us to think tactically, smart, and practical. Practical is practical. Practical happens every day, every day. People at the wrong place at the wrong time. And you do not want to approach a situation with a lethal option without having a less lethal option. You want to stay out of prison. You want to stay out of jail, right? We do not want to have to take a life if we absolutely don't have to, okay? This is serious. Less lethal kinetic Byrna shotgun, 12 gauge rounds right there, first in the chamber, it's ready to go. I got 2 of those. Why do I have 2? sometimes there are two less lethal threats. Secondly, what comes out of here is not what you think. This kinetic round is like a little tiny torpedo, okay? It comes surging out of that thing and hits the perpetrator or the target right there in the chest if you're a good shot. Now guess what could happen in the middle of the night when shit's going crazy and you just woke up? That's right, because it's a single plastic type slug, you could miss. That's why I have two. I've got two ready to go, two kinetic, bam, in case I miss, I got another shot, boom. How often do we line up the sights from our barrel to our red dots, right? That doesn't happen too often because we usually are firing this bad boy with bird shots. We want to prevent murder and death as much as possible, okay? If it requires it, then we'll get to that, okay? But if it doesn't, and most situations are not lethal, okay? So that's why we've got those first two rounds, less lethal, bam, bam. Okay, now if we have a threat that just persists and it keeps coming, or you missed and you have determined that this is a lethal situation, now what I've got in the tube, the rest are gonna be bird shots. As that threat persists and gets closer, now my bird shot's gonna be a little bit more effective because bird shots are just more effective. That's just how the rounds work. Because of the spread, if it's too far, if it's at 20 or plus feet, it's not gonna be as effective as it is at maybe 10 feet. 10 feet, you're gonna blow a hole. I'll show you right here. And then my last lethal option is my slug. That's right, this is my last ditch, my worst case scenario, and I keep it right here in the cradle. I bought this online. It's not even really worth mentioning who it was. It's just a generic one. It sticks on there. It's got 3M. I stick it right on there. So when I'm out and I need to load, with the slug, that's my slug, ready to just pop in, throw in the chamber, and pull the trigger. That's when I need to use it. Worst case scenario when my life is definitely at risk here, because the place where you live in, slugs shouldn't be the very first option, especially if you're living in tight quarters like condos, apartments, those types of housing, even very tight-knit suburban areas. Slugs, they will go through many walls before they end up stopping, and you do not want that on your conscience, especially if you miss. You can miss with the 12 gauge kinetic round and it won't really affect anybody because it's going to stop as soon as it hits a wall or somebody. But for that click and no bang on the gun, I layer my layer 4, my immediate action, my palm handheld right in the shell holder for immediate actions, because malfunctions do happen. Yes, on shotguns, they do happen, and you've got to be ready and trained for it. My palm clip is always on my shotgun for the shotgun holder. It's a flip top. It's got 12 to 15 feet solution. So if I have a mechanical failure here, I can go right here, bam, and spray that. This is my system. Less lethal, 12 gauge, birdshot, slug in the holder right here. This is my immediate action. If I got to go, this buys time and it buys me options. I'm going to show you an example of what that Byrna 12 gauge round is going to look like, okay? As it comes out and as it hits the target. So we're going to go back about 20 feet. This is about 20 feet right here. I got the slow-mo camera, so I'll show you on slow-mo what it looks like. But this is about 20 feet right here. We're going to go. Shooter ready? Hoo-yah! Here is the kinetic Byrna round, first in the chamber. You ready? 3, 2, 1. That's going to look great on slow-mo. I don't know if you caught that, but it's going to look pretty good. Yeah, that thing is pretty damn effective, okay? That's my first round. Now my second round is also my Byrna in case I miss or in case that threat is coming in fast, and I have determined it to be a fucking somewhat of a lethal or immediate threat. So now I've got to go to my second round and then hit my bird shots quick. So with the Byrna round, it doesn't make any noise, as you can not hear, or as you can see. It doesn't make any noise, but what is important to know about the Byrna is that if you have a tactical shotgun like this, it doesn't recycle. There's no gunpowder, there's no noise, so it doesn't recycle in a tactical shotgun like this. So you've got to manually recycle that round to get another round in there. If you have another tactical type shotgun that's a pump style, you're gonna have to pump anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's go my second round. All right, shooter ready? Hoo-yah. Second round, Byrna. It's quiet. How you could get a fucking enemy target coming in your house, take care of that solution, and nobody would even wake up. That's also another reason these are pretty good. That's my second round right there. Or if I need to go to the slug. So here's a quick example. This is why this little side cradle holder is very important, because if you go empty, instead of having to come here to reload, smash, 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 I'm just gonna reload really quickly from the cradle, and it's gonna go out and in, and it's ready to go, okay? That's how that works. So then we're already on point and we're ready to go. You don't even have to look. What this pepper spray looks like, okay? We're training with pepper spray right here. Now this is the training aid that I received at Palm Pepper Spray. It's just filled with water, but you need to train. So you know how it feels, you know how it looks, you know how you can use it, and then you can switch that out once you're done training for the real world pepper spray. But let's see what that looks like if you're here, right? And we've got, let's say we're here, we go, and we need to go immediate actions, right? We got to click instead of a bang, right? So we're here, nothing happens. Oh shit. What are you going to do? Freeze? You're going to work on your gun right here? No, you've got an enemy target coming towards you. If you got a target coming right towards you, it's not going to work. You can't be working on your weapon right here, fucking with the charging handle. I don't know what's happening. I don't know, not familiar with my gun, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so check it out. So when we're here ready to respond at home, defense, click, you hear a click, nothing happens, but the threat is approaching before you start working on the weapon and start manipulating that to find out what the problem is so you can come up with a solution. We've got our palm right here. Flip top spray. See that? Flip top spray. Flip top spray. Spray, spray, spray. Boom. Got you right in the face, sucker. So you can actually feel confident that instead of coming up to your target and click, oh, I got to back up and work on my weapon. Instead of that, if you're here at 20 feet, and you're approaching, oh shit, click instead of bang, click, spray, spray. You can actually start approaching. You've got confidence now to come towards your target to take care of the target with the pepper spray. Because once you take care of the eyes, you took care of the fight. And no one can fight without eyes. And when you get hit with pepper spray, you're going to be out of the fight. Don't believe in the movies. They just wipe it off and just walk it off and they're ready to fight again. No, no, no. You're out. And once that pepper spray hits you in the face, boom, 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 you're done. And guess what? Now I can try and manipulate my firearm. So when you're here at 20 feet, you can have a little bit more confidence knowing, oh shit, click, click instead of bang, pepper spray, boom, 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 spray, spray in the face. And then you can either manipulate, try and figure out what's wrong with the weapon. Maybe it was ammo. Maybe we recycle, get another round. Or if you believe the threat is a lethal threat and you just got you got him with some pepper spray and you need to move forward. Now you can kind of replace that with your slug, get on target again. Remember, it's all about being ready, okay? Being ready and training and building that confidence. So when I have a situation, when I've got a situation with my firearm and I've got to still defend myself, my family, my property, I'm not just gonna freeze and just freak out, okay? Yes, you still need to train on taking immediate actions on your firearm to see if you can remedy the solution. Of course, find a solution for what's happening with your firearm. But instead of being in an immediate action situation where you do not have the time and the luxury to be troubleshooting your firearm, you now can have the option and the confidence to press, literally press and press. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Shooter ready. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you watching and subscribing and sharing. If you like these, please make it in the comments. Make a comment if you liked. Let me know what you thought about this episode, or if you'd like to see something else, come on, hit me up. Let me know. Let's see what we can do. I'm your tactical coach Rex and certified weapons instructor. If you like the gear, go check out my store. Shooter ready. Hoo-yah. I've got plenty more cool options out there. I've also got a new option that I'd like to share with you guys. This is my new tactical Rex. It's not a toy. It is not a toy. This is a tactical reminder. Put it at your door. put it in your vehicle and remember your transition zones. This is going to help you to remember to be cautious, to be tactical, and to execute when you need to at those transition zones. Remember, in between your home and your work or wherever you're going, those are the most lethal threats, and that is when you need to remember. So come and get it. He's squishy, and most importantly, he's got my shooter ready.
All right, guys, stay with me. Shooter ready? Booyah! Fucking go!
He's got my single on there, my #1 track single. I love it. Let's fucking go, guys. You ready? Let's fucking go.
Hit the ground and the mission gets real. We don't flinch, we don't fall, we don't care how you feel. We carry the weight, most never know. Turn chaos to order like it's part of the show. We're the ones you call when the world goes sideways. Built different, born ready, still leading the hard ways. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go. We're the ones who run the line, who keep the fire in control. Let's fucking go. Like Jack said, you need me on that line. You can't handle the truth. We'll burn your village to the ground and later drop some bombs on your roof. Let's fucking go. We're the backbone, the grit, the ones who always show. If you're ready for morale to rise, it's gonna be a shit show. Let's fucking go. We've seen the worst nights, still stood in the fight. Turn chaos into order and lit up the sky. Back home before dawn and no time to feed, because warriors don't stop, we ain't even got time to bleed. We're the calm in the storm, the steel in the fire. Give us any damn mission, we're fucking warriors for hire. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go. We're the ones who run the line, who keep the fire in control. Let's fucking go. Like Jack said, you need me on that line. You can't handle the truth. We'll burn your village to the ground and later drop some bombs on your roof. Let's fucking go. We're the backbone, the grit, the ones who always show. If you're ready for morale to rise, it's gonna be a shit show. Let's fucking go. We don't brag, we prove it. We don't talk, we do it. Give us a hill to take, we'll damn sure move it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Raise a flag, raise a voice, raise your heart from below. Let's fucking go. This is our fire. Watch it burn, watch it grow. Let's fucking go. If you're ready for the fight, ready to own your role, go. Saddle up, stand tall, lock in. Let's fucking go. Go, 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 go.
All right, guys, you say it with me. Shooter ready? Booyah!